heard of Ulefone? Ulefone is a pretty small Chinese smartphone and tablet manufacturer focused on budget and mid-range devices. The Tab A11 Pro is one of their most recent offerings. It sold for less than 200 euros and features Android 14, a 90Hz screen and stereo speakers. That sounds pretty good on paper, doesn't it? My name is Benjamin, this is Pixel Perfect, and today we're taking a proper look at the Ulefone Tab A11 Pro. The Ulefone tablet is made of aluminium, comes in just one color, which is space gray, and weighs 500 grams. Looking at it from the outside, it has almost everything you would expect, including a headphone jack which sits in the corner. The screen protector is pre-applied, though not quite perfectly flat, as you can see here. Ulefone even included pins so that the optional keyboard can be connected easily. There is no fingerprint reader. Face unlock is present, but slow and not very secure. If I apply pressure to the frame, it starts making some squeaky sounds. With the case applied, this is not the case anymore. Pun intended. Talking about cases, Ulefone offers a book cover, a regular case, and the keyboard that also doubles down as a case. The keyboard only comes in the QWERTY layout and works reasonably well, though the connection with pins doesn't seem to be the most reliable. The tablet's most important part arguably is the display. The Tab A11 Pro features an IPS panel with Full HD resolution, 90Hz and about 400 lux of maximum brightness. The minimal brightness I was able to measure is 30 lux. Summed up, this is a decent screen that could be brighter for outdoor use, but is sufficient for most indoor use cases. 90Hz is a nice bonus, while not important at all if you mainly watch video content. Thanks to the supported DRM levels, streaming services like Prime Video and Disney Plus can be watched in HD resolution. With Netflix, this does not work out of the box due to them only supporting HD resolution on whitelisted devices. Pre-installed on the Ulefone Tab A11 Pro is Android 14. Android 15 is already available, but the chances of this tablet seeing the new OS are very slim. In general, you should not expect any software support from small Chinese brands like Ulefone. What you get is what you get. Luckily for this device, the pre-installed Android 14 does a pretty good job. The system runs reasonably smooth, multitasking with a handful of apps is possible, and even some light gaming shouldn't be a problem. The only bugs I was able to find this far are the missing lock screen customizations and that the settings icon does not follow the color scheme you set in your background settings, while every other supported app does. Honestly, I almost wanted to skip the camera part of this video. Yeah, the cameras are very bad. Let's have a minute of laughter because these pictures look awful, even more so when compared to the Google Pixel 9 Pro. I don't take pictures with my tablet, so I don't care. From time to time, I do like to take a video call on this device, and the selfie camera is bad as well. Whatever, let's move on. Before we finally get to the battery life, let's talk about Wi-Fi real quick. The Tab A11 Pro supports Wi-Fi 6, which is unusual for a budget device. Connection speeds are very good. The same applies to LTE. There's even dual SIM support if you forgo the microSD card. Bluetooth works as expected. NFC is missing, as is the vibration motor. The microphones are average at best and the stereo speakers are good enough for YouTube content, but I wouldn't listen to music on them. Though, honestly, I wouldn't listen to music on any phone or tablet speaker without turning into a villain after a minute or two. During my usage, the Tab A11 Pro's battery usually lasted for about a week with about 90 minutes of screen on time per day. Charging with the included 18-watt charger takes exactly 164 minutes from 0 to 100%. 80% are reached after 120 minutes. Reverse charging other devices via USB-C works without any issues. After all, I don't know why I wouldn't recommend the Ulefone Tab A11 Pro for light office work and entertainment. The screen is bright enough for indoor use, the operating system does a decent job, the tablet is powerful enough for most everyday tasks, and even some gaming is possible. I can't complain about battery life, and even the connectivity is slightly better than I would expect for this price. You just have to make sure that you don't need NFC, a vibration motor, and a fingerprint reader. The latter is probably my main point of criticism with this tablet, because a decent sensor isn't too expensive for Ulefone to include, and it adds tons of value for the user. The cameras are terrible, and having no software support at all can be a problem after a couple of years when apps won't support older versions anymore. So what exactly is my verdict? I would say that the Tab A11 Pro is a good tablet for you when you don't mind the shortcomings I just mentioned and just want to buy a decent budget tablet for entertainment and everyday tasks. I would not spend 200 euros for this tablet, but if you find a good deal for around 150 bucks and therefore about 100 bucks less than a Xiaomi Pad 6, go for it.